Since the ability to think is given to all, that is our greatest asset. Many individuals never realize this till their later years and then regret their entire life. I'm telling you now, develop the ability to creatively think and involve yourself in whatever it is that you wish to go into. Nothing can stop you except yourself. There is no limitations except the ones put upon your own mind or somebody else putting upon yours. Anything is achievable and anything is possible. For no matter how straight the straw or how strict it may be, you are the master of your soul and the captain of your fate. Something like that. What I'm trying to say is that no matter what, you control your destiny. And not a single person can alter it except yourself. Decide what it is that you want. There is supernatural forces ready to aid you and right there at your disposal, ready to assist you in whatever it is that you want. You don't believe me? That's just facts and an eternal truth. You can do research and you can test my theory. But I encourage you, go into what it is that you wish to go into. If you do not know, just keep trying to find it. You will find it. The law of attraction is a very reliable law, and you will keep getting information like that until it is that you find what you get. I do not wish to use this example, but it is one of my own and the best one that I have at this moment. I wish to have found a particular car that would have been to my enjoyment, and I could not find everything that I found. I saw it, and it was not to my liking. I looked and I searched and I searched and I looked profoundly and profoundly, and I did an extensive search of remarkable vehicles, some out of my price range and then some within the budget. The ones that were within the budget were not to my liking at all. I told myself, why not settle? Why not settle for this? But I always wanted more. The universe is a very funny thing, and the way that things work is just marvelous and just miraculously just wonderful altogether. What had happened then is that I stumbled upon a vehicle that caught my eye and caught my attention, and well, when I saw it, I saw myself in it. It's the one that I wanted and everything that I wanted to do, and everything that I wanted in a vehicle, a car. The point in that matter is that I'm trying to make is that no matter what, if you focus intensely on what it is that you want, even if you don't know, even if it's just the thought of, what is it that I want, you will begin to get results. That is a fact and an eternal truth. And I encourage you to take up on that fact and pursue what it is that you want. See, you were born to be rich. Poverty is not something that anybody in this entire world should endure. Why should you settle for less if you have so much potential and greatness within you? You say this is motivational, perhaps inspirational, but these are just mere facts. The thing is that when people are told the truth, they are moved to action, because now what they thought was real or what they thought could not be done, or perhaps this new light or entire new road, if not seen already, is now open to them. You can do anything you want, and you can't be stopped. It's a wonderful thing. But the choice and the destiny lays within your hands. If you do not know what you want, well, keep on search for it, and see yourself in the parallel of unenthralled riches. See yourself in a bunch of riches. See yourself where it is that you want to be, and don't think small, think big. Because what you want so intensely, you will get. It's a universal principle. It's a universal law. It's a law of the universe. Like the law of compensation. If you do more than what you are paid for or asked for, you will get things in return. If you do things even when not asked for or paid for, just out of your own goodwill, you will also reap the benefits. Napoleon Hill, in a time of financial difficulty, we could say, and not in the favorite moment, was having a challenge in his own life with what I just said. But not only that, but really in like how he was gonna move forward and just like move on. The law of compensation, which he knows very well, and I learned because of him, and I wish to share with you, if you didn't already know, was to his benefit. Because when a friend needed help, and I believe he was asked for help, Hill went to go give lectures for free. Hill surely could have charged the man. The man owned the cafeteria. The cafeteria was grand. One of the best in the times, I'd say the 1950s, 40s. One of the best in the time. Maybe before that. I don't quite remember the year. But it was one of the best ones there. Everything was new. It was just beautiful. The lighting, the scenery all together. The way it was a cafeteria. And the place was Atlanta, I believe, and it closed early. But within that cafeteria, everything was entirely new. The seatings, the chairs, it was it was just it was wonderful. And when you went in there, it's just it you were getting a bargain pretty much, and it was in a great position in a great part of the city and whatnot, close to transportation. But the man had no business because the city closed very soon. The city of Atlanta at that time, but between lunch at lunchtime, things would close down. But he wanted to boost his business for dinner. He wanted to get more clientele for that. Wonderful. He asked Hill, and Hill went to go give him the help freely when Hill could have used the money himself. Within that, within the clientele that Hill got him, Hill got eternal benefits. He found a spouse, is for one, in his later years, in which he claimed, and seems to have a lot of truth. He was a very spiritual man, very well connected with the spiritual forces that we all have. And he also made a lots of connections that benefited him not only then, but in the future. It's a tremendous thing. Connections that he would not have made if he had not done that speech. See, folks, the thing is that if you don't know what you want, or you're struggling on a problem, try to help somebody else solve their problem, and then somehow you will get your own problem solved. You can do anything you want in this entire world. Just prepare yourself for it. Preparation is success. And if you don't know what you want, which I would struggle with for a while, I must say I did struggle with it for a while. There's some lucky people that know right away, but I wasn't one of those lucky people. I was the greater majority of people, which maybe you or may not. I surely don't hope. And if you already know what it is that you want, congratulations to you. That's beautiful. Achieve it. Set definite plans for obtaining it and achieve it. You will get it. You're not alone. Other people want to see you succeed. There's many people that want to see you succeed. There's many speakers, one like Noah Zapata, that wants to see you win. Aside from that, being such a small thing compared to the universal forces that are at hand and at your disposal that want to see you win tremendously, well, the only option that you have is success, and it is your duty. If you don't succeed, you cheat yourself. But not only yourself, you cheat the world of those wonderful talents that you had within you. Don't be afraid to go. Do not. Just begin. And I know it's easier said than done. Believe you me. But we gotta start somewhere. And the Henry Ford philosophy that's been of tremendous value to me, and I hope it is to you as well, is that we focus on the can-do part of life and reality. We focus on what we can do. Because when we focus on what we can do, what we can't do dries up. It withers away. But if we focus on what we can do, yeah, like I said, it just dries up and withers away. Not only that, but it gives you the advantage of being able to start with what you have. Doesn't have to be a lot. Perhaps it is. Perhaps it's not. That's okay. But it's beginning. And if you don't know where it is that you want to begin at, because maybe you don't know what it is that you want, figure out what it is that you want. If you keep giving your attention to that, it'll grow, it'll expand, and you'll get it. You'll get the answer of knowing what it is that you want. And then you can get the answer of developing of where you're going to get it. You can do anything you want in this world if you give it your attention, because we become what we think about. It's been to my seeing and my experience that when we give our attention to something so much, we begin to move towards that direction, consciously or unconsciously, no matter what. See, we all know what we want inside. Unconsciously, we know what we want. We're spiritual beings. We're all put here for a purpose, and we all have beautiful, glorious, grand things inside us that are dying to get out. We must only but open the door and unlock that wonderful potential that we have within the box of ourselves. There's so much to us. human beings are so beautiful. There's there's more than what we see on the outside. Surely, it's why when you come into contact with some people, sometimes maybe it's somebody that's not to your liking or interest, you might get of what is called a bad vibe, a bad energy, and you might want to keep away from them. If that's the case, then, well, surely stay away from them. But that alone should give you evidence that you're so much more than what you see, than what I see, than what we all see. There's so much more. If you've ever had the experience of perhaps avoiding a life or death experience because something pulled you back, or something pulled you back, or something told you not to go or not to do it, and then you saw afterwards that it was for good reason, or something told you to do something or to go out and do it, and then you saw afterwards that it brought many benefits, and you didn't know what it was, something just pushed you, well, then you learn that, well, there is just so much more than what we're able to see. And that's magical. We don't all realize that. Some go throughout their whole lives. There's a point in a person's life when a habit gets so engraved that it's hard to break. Very difficult. The way I see it, they become zombies. Sadly. Perhaps it can be broken. I don't believe anything is impossible. But it'd be a lot more difficult, because if you've ever heard the expression, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, well, I don't believe that. I believe anything's possible. And you should as well. Walt Disney said all dreams come true, and well, I like to say that too. We focus on success so much, you'll get it. Dreams do come true. Focus on what it is that you want, even if you don't know what it is that you want. You will surely obtain it. Nobody can stop you from what it is that you want. Only yourself, or somebody else putting the limit on you that can be overcome. The only way they can stop you is if you accept that limit. The man that wins at the end is the man who surely thinks he can. And I know you can believe that I know you believe that you're able to win. I know you do. Inside you have beautiful greatness inside you. And nothing can stop you. So be the very best. Do the world, but not only the world, yourself a favor. And make your reality come true. You don't have to change the world. That's not your mission. Nobody's telling you to do that. But it is your destiny and your duty to do what rings inside you, what you love most. I don't know how you'll find it. I do know that you will find it by focusing on it intensely. I feel like eventually it just comes, but you must give it attention. You must nourish it. You must nurture it. You must grow it. The greatest asset that we have is wealth. Once wealth, I apologize. The greatest asset we have is time. Time is wealth. Once time is gone, it dissipates and it leaves us forever. We do not get it back. We don't get time back once it's gone. It is then gone forever. Once gone forever, well, we may have regret. We may have a lot of things that we never accomplish, but we're doable and still are. See, even if you didn't accomplish it, you're still able to do it. I don't know, the Colonel Sanders guy from Kentucky Fried Chicken, that man didn't begin his career till his later years. Faced rejection multiple times in his later years, but then started that wonderful franchise that everybody's now able to eat from. You can do anything you want. Anything. But it just must be nourished and grown. We're humans. Predominantly, what we want to do is be lazy and safe. We must do the things that others are not willing to do. We must do the things that make us uncomfortable if it ties to our dream. If we know we're going towards a certain result, and perhaps we don't feel like doing a certain thing, we must master ourselves and say, well, I gotta suck this up now, because inside I know this is what I like. Once I get the ball rolling, I know I'll be a lot happier and I'll like it a lot more. And well, I know I'm working towards that one result. That's why goals are important. No one's perfect. Nobody is perfect. But you can improve. And with constant improvement, you begin to sharpen your skills and who you are as a person. You can do anything. But you must want it. And success is your obligation and your duty. You must be the very best version of yourself. You don't have to change the world, but you must be the very best version of yourself. Maximizing your own potential. That is a must. Not for anyone else, but for you. Everybody else will enjoy it. You'll get many benefits from them and in your own life as well, but for yourself. You're a marvelous, wonderful, remarkable person. Get out of here. Go check. Go figure out what it is that you want if you haven't already, and get it. I can guarantee it to you, and I can assure it to you that you will achieve it with due time if given proper planning, coordination, and attention. Thank you.